Guys, I'm sorry I haven't been present on YouTube. It's just going to make a short video on the update. I am building my Instagram channel right now. I don't know what's going on. I am seriously really good at video editing. So I'm going full fucking bear into video editing now. I'm going full time. I'm seriously, like, I'm not kidding. Like, the amount of knowledge that I am obtaining from video editing is unbelievable. And I'm teaching myself. That's the thing. I'm learning from CapCut. I'm learning from Adobe Shop. Like, oh my God. It's just, after I master those two softwares, those two applications, I'm going to be moving on to VFX effects, which is like finally when you start getting into Hollywood and stuff, like Marvel and stuff like that. So yeah, it's fucking exciting, guys. It really is. Like, I'm going all in, basically. I'm going all in on Instagram and signing up for affiliate links. So that's how, in case if anybody wants to buy this or buy that, basically I get commission. I'm starting a drop shipping website as well. So it just, everything is kicking off. I'm sorry I haven't been on YouTube. It's just, I'm trying to get my Instagram. My TikTok is established, but my Instagram is definitely what I want to get up there, because as soon as you have a TikTok, as soon as you have an Instagram, when you have two strong social media platform followings, usually at that point, they're going to migrate. Like, the algorithm is going to just funnel it right into YouTube, and that's where you have your third. So it's like, or either or vice versa, but it's just, yeah, guys, like, oh my God, you guys are going to be excited. Like, the amount of video editing that I'm doing, like, it's just, I'm doing like movie edits from like Batman to Dark Knight Rises. I'm doing like The Girl Next Door with Alicia Cuthbert, like, which was a movie from 2000. I'm doing my last edit on that. That's going to be my third and last edit with Depeche Mode music edited in. It just, I know I'm getting copyrights. Listen, I'm not really good when it comes to litigation. I'm not really good when it comes to all, the copyright lords, the copyright laws and stuff. I'm an artist. That's what I am. I'm a video editor. I put shit together. I close my eyes to see, like the great Paul Gauguin said. And yeah, like, seeing what I'm seeing, I'm like, every single day I'm making 2 to 3 videos a day. I spend 4 hours a day with those videos, and it's like, I know once I get to a certain point, that's when Instagram is going to just open the floodgates, and I'll have my followers, I'll have my likes, everything will be throttled up, more people will start watching. It just, I need to do my Instagram. I will be back, okay? I will be back. I will most likely, I'll be back on YouTube, within a month or two. Not full time, probably part time, probably like twice a week videos I'll start doing again. But it's just, I'm just basically playing on the playground. I'm playing in the sandbox of the world of video editing, and it's just, holy fucking shit. It just, especially sometimes even doing edibles. Sometimes I do edibles. I take THC edibles. If you guys don't know, I also take sometimes psychedelic drugs, like you could say shrooms and stuff, LSD, but it's like, it's just, it's so incredible. It's like the artist's mind to put things together into perspective. I used to build Legos when I was 12 years of age. Most of the time, people would be like, oh yeah, it's going to take like 3 days to build. I would build like 1,000-piece Lego in like 6 hours. Like, I would just sit there and just part by part by part by part. Sometimes I would literally take it all together, take it all apart, and without the manual, completely do it all over again. So it's like, if you guys don't know, I am high functioning autistic. So it's like, we are extremely smart. We are extremely intelligent. We are very, very lateral thinkers. Like, we're very lateral thinkers, us high functioning autistic people. We are, literally. And especially when you put psychedelics into the realm, you know, as a brain builder, holy moly. I mean, just the amount of creativity is like an endless winter wonderland of imagination, almost like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. But it's just, yeah, I'll be back, but I love this. I love Instagram. I love TikTok. I'm able to video edit so fucking easily. YouTube, it would be too much time. It would be way, way, way too much time. I'm like, okay, I need to build Instagram. That's my last one. And I'll take my 2,400 followers from TikTok, and I'll take, you know, once I have like 1,000 subs or followers on Instagram, that's when I'll take them to YouTube, and that's when I'm gonna bridge the two together. That's when, at that point, yeah, instead of spending like 4 hours a day or like 3 hours a day doing videos, most likely I'm gonna be spending 6 hours, most likely 5 days a week. At that point, it's almost a full-time job. But I would rather do that than give my life to a soulless corporation that doesn't even care about me. I would rather invest in myself and chance myself than be a slave to these people, because I'm seeing so many people get laid off, and I'm just like, no, fuck this. I'm out of here. I can't. I cannot anymore. I just, the 9 to 5 is dead. The 9 to 5 is dead. Like, and same with a lot of these trade schools. Like, oh yeah, you know, go into software engineering. You know, why don't you go into? And it's like, guess what? They're firing a bunch of these. Ow, fuck. They're finally, guess what? They're firing a bunch of these computer people now. So it's like, that's the thing. I mean, whatever course you're in, whatever thing you do, oh, I'm going to a trade school, I'm going to learn this or that. Like, bro, automation is coming to take it. I'm sorry. Like, I mean, a lot of these jobs, oh, medical coding, become a medical coder. I saw a bunch of commercials for that. Guess what? They're firing those people now. I mean, AI is jacking the prices up even higher than what a person within billing or medical coding would actually be jacking the price up too, literally. So there's nobody to sue, there's nobody to go after. Like, it just, looking at where the world is heading, I'm like, you better start a fucking business. You better start a business. You better become either that, or you're an investor, you know, or you're a marketer, basically, you know, because I just want to build my resume. I want to build my YouTube. I want to build my Instagram video editing and my TikTok video editing resume to the point where, you know, TikTok is 10,000, and then, you know, my Instagram is like 10,000, and now I can just submit to companies. I can literally submit to corporate office. And that's the thing. Guess what? I'll also have my own businesses. I'll have my own affiliate links, like in case of anything. You have to have multiple streams of passive income. That is the only way you're going to make it today. You are not working 60 hours a week. You are going to, you trust me, like, and eventually they're going to get rid of you. Eventually they are. Because here's the thing, it's never enough for the corporations. It's never enough. It never, ever, ever is enough for these corporations. They'll take taxpayer money, corporate subsidies, welfare from the government. They'll take your money. It's no. No, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna go to school and waste my life away, get into fucking medical school debt, all for a degree. I mean, becoming a doctor, guys. Oh, I'm gonna go into medical school. I'm gonna be rich. I'm gonna be successful, guys. Becoming a doctor today is such a waste of time. I'm sorry. Like, unless if you actually want to help people, or you're starting your own practice, if you have your parents, your rich mommy and daddy's money to start your own practice, good fucking luck. Because the average medical school debt is literally average medical school debt is literally the average price of a house in the United States of America right now. It is $472,000. Literally, that is the average medical school debt you'll be in. I mean, seriously. And then for brain surgeons, it's like $1 million. Easily, it's over $1 million in medical school debt. It's just like, why? Like, why would I suffer? Why would I pay compound? why would I do any of this? It's like I gave my life for 4 years in undergraduate school to get my bachelor's degree. Then I go off to medical school to study endocrinology. That would be my field because I love testosterone, hormones, hormone replacement therapy. I'm interested in steroids, anabolic hormones, and peptides. That's a long different subject, but just I'm interested in endocrinology. So it's like, hold on a second. So I spent 4 years to get my bachelor's degree. Then I'm gonna spend 5 years, 5 or 5.5 years to get my endocrinology degree. Then I have to go to a fellowship, literally for 2 years. Then I have to be in a print. I have to be, you know, doing my residency for another 2 years. I spent 15 years just to become a doctor. 15 fucking years. Guys, I'm 24 years of age. I mean, can you imagine 15 years? I'd be 40. I'd be 40 years of age. It's like, where is this? Like, how does this happen? Like, in other countries, I can literally, I mean, and this is the benefit of being a French Eurozone citizen and also me speaking French. This is the benefit for me. I'm able to go to countries within the Eurozone. Within Germany, I don't even have to go to undergraduate school. I can go straight into medical school. And it's 6 years. That's it. I'm a doctor already. Like, it just, I'm telling you though, like, if you don't want to work for anybody, if you don't want to, like, I would probably still become an endocrinologist. I still do. I still want to become a doctor, but I would definitely start my own practice. I would never, like, I would never work for a hospital for somebody else. I mean, seeing the way that doctors, nurses, charge nurses, I mean, guys, dude, charge nurses, they have to sometimes do 28-hour fucking shifts. 28-hour shifts. They're up. They're literally on the computer. Some of them are on the computer typing, sending in the certain symptoms and this and that straight to the medical coder. So that's how the medical coder at the billing department will basically send off the information to the insurance companies. That's even if they have insurance. If they don't, some hospitals, you're lucky, that's when they will basically give you a, uninsured discount. That's what they call it because they know you're poor. But yeah, something that costs regularly $30,000, which is what they're going to bill the insurance company, costs $5,000, which is still a lot. It's still a lot of money. It's still unaffordable for most people. But it's just like, I'm just like, why? Like, why would I work? Why would I work for someone else? Why would I work for like, I already know that I'm going to have to get back into the job market. But I swear to God, I'm never working for a corporation again. Like if I'm gonna work for someone, I'd rather work for a small business. I'd rather support my community. I'd rather serve my community. I'd rather meet people. I'd rather see people in my community than some soulless ass chat of a corporation like Nike or fucking Hasbro or some crap that just doesn't even care about my community. That would fire me and all my coworkers and community people in the drop of a hat just to go to some country that's like 98% cheaper and where they can employ children. I'm sorry. No. I'm never ever working for a corp. My last corporation I worked for was Mendocino Farms. I will never work for that. I will never work for these people again ever. Like seeing how these people are, seeing how these people felt soulless, soul draining, life draining. Work is my life. Like, I'm just, no. Like, it's just insane. It's crazy. And especially the bullshit when it comes to, like, because this is mostly a women thing, unfortunately, because women, the sex appeal. Women sleeping with bosses, trying to get positions of power and stuff like that. Basically casting, you could say the similar thing. And it's just like, I'm like, why? I mean, the favoritism, it's just like, why would I even do this again? Like, why? Just so I can feel like I'm in high school? I hated high school. No, seriously, I hated high school. It's like, why? Why am I even going to do that? Like, seriously, why am I going why am I going back to high school? Why? So I can be threatened by capitalistic market forces. I'm going to be homeless if I get fired at the drop of a hat. But I need to give my 2 weeks notice because, I might want to come work here again. Listen to me. I never want to work again. I never want to work here again. Ever. Okay? Like, just, I meant never. Like, for me to come work there, you guys better be fucking unionized. That's all I have to say. Literally. Everything's a contract. Wages are fucking good because of the union. That's it. But, mm, mm. Seeing what this country has turned into, yeah, Gen Z, my generation, as listen to me, I know I'm not screwed, but looking at other people around me, I'm like, yeah, you're fucked. Like, you guys are so screwed. Like, seeing everything that's been like happening with Gen Z and the amount of depression is just, and mental ailments and fucking drug experimentation and drug use is just, and I'm not talking about things like psychedelics. I'm talking about things like, hard drugs like coke, meth, heroin, which thank God I got off of and stuff like that. I was a teen addict for about 4.5 months. Weaned myself off. Oh my God, it was fucking hell. But just, yeah, it's like people do drugs. I see why people do drugs. I see why people get alcohol. I see why people get a drink after work. It's to fucking cope with the reality that there is no way out, because they've been so conditioned by the public school system that, hey, you need to get a job, you need to do this, you need to do that. You're a failure as a man if you cannot provide for your wife. It's like, what do you mean? Like, I have 3 different jobs. Nope, you're a loser, you're a failure, you better be a top percent man. It's just like, I'm like, fuck this country. Fuck the United States. Fuck the West. I'm not kidding. Like, I know I'm French, but it's like the 2 places, and this is because of drug laws, I would go to, being very relaxed and stuff. It'd be Portugal. And I know this country's not really lax, but there's a lot of users and shit. Another one would be Greece, because it's just, I don't like what the West, I don't like what a lot of these like super developed modernistic countries like France, Germany have done. I don't. I don't like what they've done. They've literally turned their back on their citizens. I mean, look at Russia. Russia literally, я говорю по-русски и тоже французски. So it's like I speak Russian and French, and I taught myself how to speak Russian when I was 18 years of age, when I was homeless in the car with my single dad at the time. And it's just like, I'm telling you, learn languages. My next language I'm learning after I get fluent in French and fluent in Russian will be Portuguese, because I know I'm going to Portugal. My fourth is probably going to be Spanish or Greek. I think I'm going to go for Greek, because I still, Ima Kisiro Ilenika, that's Greek. So it's just, I want to learn six or seven languages before I'm 30 years of age. That'll be fluent in. 6 or 7 I'll be fluent in. So it's just, I'm being fucking serious, guys. Like, if you're an American man, learn fucking languages. Get your fucking money. Get your real, if it's real estate investing like me, because, me and my mother, we real estate invested. We got an amazing place and stuff. It's just, I'm telling you, if it's there, if it's in business, if it's in drop shipping, like I'm trying to do, or affiliate marketing, or like affiliate links like me, which I'm going to, if it's with any of those things, fucking do it. I'm not kidding, because this country, the politics, where this place is heading right now, is not a good place. They're going after a woman's right to choose. I mean, there's literally private prison labor. I mean, let's be real, in the United States. Black people are still being hung, literally, in sundown towns. This is real. Go look it up. I mean, it's crazy. It's insane. It's really, really crazy. It's a violent country. America is a very violent country. It's a violent country. I don't have to worry about any of this other stuff if I was in Greece. I wouldn't have to worry about any of this other stuff if I was in Russia. You're safer in Russia. I mean, people are going to think I'm crazy, but back in 2023, over 4,000 people were arrested in the UK for what they said online. Do you want to know how many people were arrested in Russia for what they said online in 2023? 400. Just over 400. You have more freedom in Russia than you do in the UK. That should fucking be that speaks volumes about how far the supposed democracy, freedom, the republic. No, like it just shows how far the West has fallen and the United States has fallen. And it's just, I pray to God, I pray to people. It's like a lot of people are like, "Oh yeah, Kamala Harris is gonna fix it. Trump's gonna fix it." It's like, no, I'm sorry. Like, you guys have better have a general strike. Americans, you guys better hit the streets. You guys better have a general strike. Like, if you're gonna change anything, it is not fucking voting. Okay, it's not voting at all. Okay. You need to fucking get to the streets, general strike, shut the railroads down, shut the rail line, shut the airports down, shut the seaports down of trade, logistics, shut the trade, like everything, trucking route, everything. Grind the NASDAQ, the Dow Jones to a fucking screeching halt until you get what you want from these politicians. That's the truth. That is the truth. That is what you need to do. Because these politicians, you don't exist to them. You are just, we are literally cattle to these politicians. I know this was supposed to be a short video, but I am speaking when I'm speaking right now. And it's that if you have a passport and you don't know a second language, teach yourself a second language. Get the hell out of the United States. Get out of Britain. Get out of these countries. It's about to get real. It's about to get real rough. A lot of these people, they have no clue what is coming to this country. They have no clue what is coming to the Anglo-Saxon countries. Thank you so much. I'll see you in a month. Bye-bye.